Hi, we're Ken and Randy, the co-founders here at PackMe. Today we're going to demonstrate how we consolidate the PackMe way. You'll save a ton of money, and this will ensure that your package will arrive secure and well organized. We call it the PackMe way. First of all, there's something called dimensional weight. What is it?
Well, the carriers need a way to charge for the actual weight of a box, but also for the space it takes up on an airplane. So they came up with a concept called dimensional weight surcharge. You will get billed the higher of actual weight and dim weight. The formula is really quite simple.
Here's a typical incoming box. If you take the length times the width times the height and divide it by 139, you'll get about 10 pounds, whereas in fact it only weighs 5 pounds. So imagine this compounded when you have 10 incoming packages. The dim weight can really get out of control. In fact, our carriers, UPS, FedEx, DHL, and the Post Office, estimate that nearly 50% of small packages that are sent internationally actually trigger the dim weight. That's a lot of money that's being wasted. Here are 10 typical incoming boxes that we would put into a consolidation. In total, they weigh 25 pounds. If we take the sum of their dimensional weights, however, they would weigh nearly 56 pounds. That's twice as much. So if we simply consolidated them intact into a bigger box, you'd pay for 56 pounds instead of 25 pounds. We call this a box-in-box consolidation, and it is rarely a good idea. Here we have 3 different outgoing box sizes. The large one would go at a 56-pound dimensional weight, the medium at 30, and the small one at 20. Regardless, whether you put 5 pounds or 56 pounds into this large box, it would go at a 56-pound weight. To succeed, we need to fit all of our 10 packages into a box that has a dimensional weight of less than 25 pounds, which is the actual weight. So let's get started. First, if we keep the boxes intact, we must use the 56-pound box. This would cost about $160 to $180 going to Europe or Singapore for the 3 to 5 day service. Second, Randy will unbox some of the items and leave some boxes intact. He can now fit all of this into the 30-pound box. Keep in mind, it still only weighs 25 pounds, so we've still triggered dimensional weight. It would cost about $120 to $130 for the 3 to 5 day service to Europe or Singapore. That's about $50 less than before, but I think we could still do better. Lastly, we'll do it the PackMe way. How can we get all this stuff into the 20-pound box? By the way, once we remove all of the original packing boxes, the items themselves only total 20 pounds, not 25 pounds. So we already saved 5 pounds right there. This 20-pound box going to Europe or to Singapore costs less than $95, which saves you another $30 or $40. By consolidating the PackMe way, we just saved you enough to cover all of your PackMe fees several times over. When we receive a package on the dock, we'll open it, scan the invoice, and take a couple photographs of the contents. At this point, we'll also look at what % full the box is, because we could then apply this haircut to the dimensional weight that we'll actually measure. For one box, this won't make that much difference, but once you have 10 or 15 boxes on your shelf, knowing the actual dimensional weight and the estimated dimensional weight after the haircut would be very helpful. Let's take a look at the website so you can see how we deal with it there. Log in and then navigate to the My Packages tab on the website. You'll see the list of your packages and the estimated dim weights of each. The total should prove to be more accurate the higher number of packages you have. We primarily go into this detail on the website to reduce your stress. We want you to know that we are doing everything we can to help you avoid costly surprises later. This can also help you plan your shopping. If you're buying relatively dense items such as clothing, shoes, we could remove the shoe box, electronic and kitchen gadgets, and certainly dense items like books and poker chips, then you're very rarely going to run into the dimensional weight issue. But if you know you need to ship very low density items, then they're going to need to be shipped in a large box. And at that point, dimensional weight is going to be triggered. So you either just have to pay for it, or you could actually buy other very dense items and put them into the box as well, because it's the average density that's important for dimensional weight. And by looking on the website and seeing the running total of all of your items and their dimensional weight, that will help you make that decision. If you're just saving $20 or $30, it might not make that much difference, but if you know you might be saving $200, $300, $400 on the dimensional weight issue, then we're talking real money. That concludes our dimensional weight tutorial. Feedback is always appreciated. You can email me directly at feedme@packme.com. Thanks for watching.